Okay, we are back to playing Mass Effect 3. So, plan for today is we play for about 3 hours and 30 minutes, more or less, and then we play Peak with some. That's the plan for today. So, since it's going to be a lot more chaotic later, I decided to have a more chill game start. Then we end with a bang. Of course, calling Mass Effect 3 a chill game is not exactly correct. That. Slowly but surely we'll get there. Now, I have done priority mission. Does that mean I can go to the Citadel for new stuff? Okay, what we got? Did I read this already? Yes, I did.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you...
Did I not? Oh.
mean offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics.
Right, because the game froze. I totally forgot. I'm like, why are we doing this again?
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
This again. Well, we've seen this part last time. Need to give Eddie sexy robot body.
Automated systems
Joker,
have the fires
what's
contained.
that sound?
Should be
Fire
safe.
extinguishers.
Skip all this, because
Fortunately, correct. On that, we can agree.
okay, that's done.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Now we can go to Garrus. That's what happened. I think we tried to talk to Garrus, but
Two of our dreadnoughts
they
have been
changed
lost in a
his
matter of hours.
thing and it got
I
all
know,
bugged.
Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation.
This part we haven't seen.
It gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so, is this the part where we shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way about me. The
Don't worry.
scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild. But I can go out and get all new ones if it'll help.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
Well, I've been doing some more research on human customs. I did.
Wait.
That's the protocol on reunions.
The vids mentioned it might go something like that. I had hoped it would. I mean, I didn't know if...
Oh, he's so
I can't
awkward.
promise how things will work out. Not with this war. But I missed you, Garrus. I thought about you a lot.
Glad to know my romantic, skills made an impression. Because it's going to take more than Reapers to come between this cross-species liaison.
Speaking of which, you said you're the expert advisor on Reapers now?
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with a token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
Token task force.
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough, and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about.
Hey.
Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, we're in this together. And if it ends with both of us dying in a giant explosion taking out a Reaper, remember I took the kill shot.
He took the kill shot.
Something else you want to
But
talk
if
about?
I took the kill shot?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
Myself a little treat. Kinder bueno!
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Why not? I've seen you in action. Think about it. Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Your confidence is inspiring, but it'll have to be someone who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. But stay close. We've got some catching up to do.
Wink, wink,
You
nudge,
know
nudge.
where to find me. And this time, I can afford the good stuff. There are a few perks to being an expert Reaper advisor.
Ooh, fancy.
Deal.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape. Good to be back on board, Shepard.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning. Hello again.
Oh, Liara.
Enjoy your day.
I think we're done then. I guess we can go downstairs. Engineering has Adams. Has the reporter. I wonder if the reporter is going to say anything. Oh, and Javik. What about Javik?
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail. Uzmek was that. She has got some curves. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now.
Let me know when we do.
Yeah, Edie, that's some fine robot, that's for sure.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight. Do not be concerned about me. The years in stasis have only made me hungrier to fight the Reapers.
Okay, he has nothing to say. See if Vega and Cortez have anything to say. Oh, he's over there. Anything? Ooh. Ooh, music. Start playing the playlist, huh?
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. as a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
You can't.
I'm your commander.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass. Hey.
Yeah, politicians suck. Military for the win. The game has a bit of that message, to be fair. Nope. Ooh. Yes, please, weapon damage. I doubt there'll be anything like this, but I thought so. Yeah, should have my my orb. Wow, this is very aggressive.
Nut.
Hey Mai, are you playing later or no? Oh, that is very bassy. I'm gonna change that. No, where's the music? There you go. Change. Play this one. I was like in my brain, that one. We doing peak? I missed it. Oh no, what was the message? What was this one? Following is a list of all colonies confirmed to have surrendered during the last 44 galactic standing cores. For now, most colonists are willing to either fight for their homes or evacuate. The situation will get worse before it gets better. Predictive modeling has forecast shortages of basic supplies such as food, water, and medicine as the war escalates. So I won't be asleep? Sure, okay. Many military regiments on the Turian frontline are in dire need of resupply. Emergency stockpiles of dextroamino medicine are sitting in cold storage warehouses in Zaiziri Ward. I see you did a hair. Yes, we finally decided to, and by decided I mean I finally, Jen was finally willing to dye my hair, which, you know, it's a lot of hair. Hi, Paul Wash. But yeah, it's a lot of hair. So this is supposedly the supposed color that I'm aiming for my hair, which is like can you tell it's purple? Kinda. It's supposed to be purple. So that's the color I'm going for. As the time goes on and the hair gets washed, the purple turns into shades of blue and green. Which, to be fair, I've gotten a lot of compliments about, because people will look at it and they'll think I'm doing like this like mermaid like color looking hair. So if anything, I've gotten more compliments when my hair has been like, when the color's been fading out, than when it's just full purple. You know, I look better in a bit lighter blue. How dare you say I look better in another situation? Nah, it's fine. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, the purple does not last long. Give it like 2 weeks and it will be blue. Also, I've decided to treat myself, and I got myself some lovely Kinder Bueno. But it's a Friday, and I deserve a treat. Hi, Paul Wash. Just FYI, Paul Wash, I'll be playing Mass Effect for about 3 hours today, and then I'll be playing Peak. Oh my god, the expensive kind of What do you mean expensive? you can get, okay, I already ate one of them, but you can get 3 Kinder Buenos for £2 on Poundland. That's where I go to get it. Also, the expensive kind of chocolate, okay, Kinder is on the expensive side. But if I'm really treating myself, which I usually do for Christmas, I always buy a box of Gilliam chocolate seashells. It is my chocolate. That I have eaten that chocolate. I remember eating it when I was young, and the chocolate is so good that when I put a piece of the chocolate in my mouth, I legit start to salivate more than I usually do. It's really bizarre. The chocolate is that good. It's like the one of the few things that I'll be like, I'm buying a box and I'm not sharing. Yes, emergency stockpiles of Dextroamino. I can read the message here. Oh, wow. That's really pretty. Holy crap. Yeah, yours like professionally made then. If that's your hair, that's like professionally made. Mine just, you know, it is what it is. I am a bit jealous, not gonna lie. At the same time, I don't have to pay for mine. So I don't bother that much with it looking neat. Otherwise, it'd be a pain in the ass. Also, your hair is quite, I mean, you got a bit wavy, but relatively straight. Look at this. This is a puff. This is a mess. This is curly as fuck. I can show you homemade hair. Sure, go for it. Emergency stock applies of, okay, I already saved this. Storage warehouses into Z reward. Spectre authorization would allow these to be transferred to the battlefield immediately, keeping Turian Marines alive but limiting further replication. Yes, we'll authorize that so that they're all Uchi. Oh my god, there's so many emails, holy crap. Oh, from Medina. Without the Asari, your summit fails. Okay. Anderson didn't lay enough groundwork, I'll fix what I can. I'm gonna change the playlist because I'm not gonna lie, this music is a bit too cheerful. So I'm just gonna put some ambient music from other planets. That might work. Oh, I can go to the Citadel now for more stuff. Good, good, good. Arya Talaki, come see me. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me on the Citadel in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war. Arya Talaki, I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass it up. I'm in that club. Yeah, you've already told me. Jesus Christ, Arya. Chill. I used to do lots of hair dyeing. So is the purple yours then? I'm confused now. Or do you just make like dye wigs? I'm confused. Kaden Alenko, heard you came by while I was out. Thanks, Commander. I'm up most of the time at least. Okay, we need to go talk to Kaden. Yeah, that's a good purple though. Very even. The problem with my hair is like, because I have like dark, like black hair. So I remember the first time I've ever dyed my hair, I did actually go to the hairdresser and the guy had to bleach my hair like 3 times. It was ridiculous. I currently grew out my natural hair and cut off 3 inches of bleach ends. Oh, okay. Like I heard something. Pepper, I've called and I've sent messages, but who is Tanner? I got no response. With Earth's comm system out, I don't expect this will get through either, but I heard the anomaly docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at the Huerta Memory Hospital under the name Tanner Nuara. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I'm not in good health. Should meet before circumstance forces us again. Thane. Thane! You better live. You got a fucking mod to make sure you do. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that purple is kind of the purple I wanted. But there's... I've tried like other dyes, but There was a dye I tried before, but like as it was fading, instead of like changing to a bluish, it just like removed it and it was just blonde. So I basically had purple and blonde, and it didn't look as good. At least with this one, as it fades out, people just think it's intentional. So I'm like, yeah, let's go for that. Hey Shepard, through some combination of medical miracle and some dumb luck, I survived the beating. I took on Mars. The doctors say I'm still not ready for it to be released, but I'd really like to see you if you can spare the time. Counselor Rodina offered to make me a Spectre. Still thinking about whether or not I should accept. Stop by my room at the hospital when you're in the Citadel. I'd like your advice, Caden. Garrus. Alliance Tech have this cannon out of alignment. Good thing you got me to help. Oh, Garrus. You really like aligning stuff, don't you? No, calibrating stuff. Or like calibrate my guts. Good to be back where I belong. Thanks to the update on the cross-species liaisons. Yeah, shut up and fuck me. Trainer. I'm making preparations for the Normandy to serve as our summit conference center. Good luck, Commander. Udina. Shepard. I have been relentlessly getting support from my colonies. Nah, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna make a voice. For my colonies, but Beckenstein has been particularly difficult. Their government is refusing all our... I kind of wish I could do like a Boris Johnson voice. All our requests for aid. The bastards aren't even willing to take in refugees from Earth. Normally, I would consider them a temporary nuisance and move on to more accepting colonies. But their military-industrial support is just too vital to ignore. I am still putting pressure on them to cooperate, but a personal visit from you might just tip the balance. They think producing weapons for our fleets will make them a likely target for Reapers. Everybody's a target for Reapers. I need you to reassure them what's good for us is good for them. Contact me when you're ready, and I'll arrange my negotiations team to meet you there. We'll accept. Me, my holy crap. Jeebus. Why? Why? Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory in Citadel. Okay. That's your is that your color now? Looks reddish. Why? Because it's funny. Fine. You're wasting points. FYI for peak. If you are playing, great. If you're not playing, just FYI. You know the coins thing that happened when I was playing the game on Wednesday. I'm putting that on peak. It has its own versions. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Commander, Miss Ella's report was surprisingly successful even among non-human audiences. We even have a large contingent of early-stage Phoenix biotics defect to the Alliance. Our screening and evacuation has been thorough, and as far as we can tell, why are you flipping me off? I did nothing! I did nothing! Close that line from that, from that president. What's it called? Don't stop flipping me off. Mean, you're mean. Very rude indeed. Especially with Gengar. Poor Gengar. Gengar did nothing. Gengar is a cutie. It is innocent. It might be a ghost type, but I don't care. It's fluffy and cuddly, and you're making Gengar flip off someone. Art is supposed to transcend emotions, not defile. Wow, you actually used bits for that, huh? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Actually, did he use bits? Maybe he only does it like the first time. I don't know. I don't actually know how it works, so. I'm a cheapskate, so I don't use bits. On Animal Hackett's suggestion, the remainder have been posted to the Isaac Newton. The SF operators there will be in best position to put a boom. I can't believe I got jump scared by Nut. Fuck's sake. TSF operators there will be in best position to pull a bullet in the head of any defectors who step out of line. Yep, that sounds good. Hackett, Commander Shepard, we have received a broken transmission from an N7 operative on Earth. It appears that the ICT training facility in Brazil is still standing. I have to say Brazil like that because that's just part of the contract. Our nuts... It wasn't the act of nuts that scared me. It was the suddenness of nuts. Like, if you are expecting nuts, okay, you don't get scared for it. If anything, it might be pleasant. You don't know. You know, might be in a pleasant situation. Now, if you're not expecting nuts and all of a sudden nuts on your face, you're gonna get scared. Might punch you like a boxing bag. You know? You never know. They were only able to keep the QEC.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang, bang. No, I don't see so good, so I missed. Then they ran away. I ran after them.
I just added that one like yesterday.
Anyway.
Yeah. I was expecting that one was going to be played while I was like shooting stuff, not reading an email. Beta. That's also an option. It looks like more N-class operatives are there attempting to hold the station. We can definitely use these soldiers, but right now they're stranded. Personal records from the station indicate the presence of a destroyer specialists. I've run out of breath. Fury biotics and shadow infiltrators, all of whom are deadly and effective against Reapers. I can stress enough the importance to our ongoing special operations. With our IFF transmitter and stealth ability, the Normandy is the only Alliance vessel capable of even attempting such a rescue with this level of risk. The Reaper presence on Earth remains heavy, and the local resistance is too pinned down to even... Oh my god, why am I reacting to nut like that? Jesus, I don't have an allergy. To even think about assisting. If the Reapers spot you, just get the hell out of there. Okay, we got that. So I'm guessing that's side missions. Oh, I'm very jumpy today, clearly. I am very jumpy. Garrus, my boy. What am I gonna make you wear? I make you, yeah, I can make you light. That's the default. Yeah. He hides his face, though. Yeah, we'll go with the Terminator look. Oh, you got scared. Yeah, I don't hear it often, so I don't know how it sounds like. I don't know why I'm dissing myself like this. Oh, that one. Sexy robot. You do a better job then, bro. I know, I'm trying. Yep, I'm jumpy today. Not hard enough, clearly.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Oh, trainer, where the fuck do you want? Okay, I'm actually okay. No, it's fine. I'll play the. I'm not good enough. I feel like a bit of my fragile male ego is like, no, Andre. Whoop. Nobody heard that. No, you have to deny it. You have to say you're good. You actually have to be like, and it's like, no. Play the fool. Play the fool. It's part of the joke. But it's like that tiny little like fragile man ego is just like, no, you can't say that. Nobody heard what? Okay, good. Nobody heard me say my real name.
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. the Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
There's people on chat I have to answer, but I'm waiting for the ad to answer.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated.
Mr. Dumpy, yeah.
But I believe they're still in danger.
Also, that celebration, I don't know if it actually came through my OBS. Okay, the ad's done, so I can actually say something. There's a mosquito, I didn't hear anything. Yeah. Speaking of, there was a game I played actually, called Lunasid, where one of the endings, it legit said my name at the end. I'm guessing it goes through your system or something to get your username, like your actual name. So at the end of the game, it said my first name, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm stuck in an ad break. I'm stuck in an ad break, really? Should have been now done. Thing was saying it was an ad break. I'm confused. The thing was telling me the break was happening now, or has happened. Not now. Nobody knows your real name. Good. To be fair, I don't really care that much if people actually know my name. You're just an imagination! Yes, I'm not actually here. Whoa. Okay, so Paul Wash is in an ad break, so I'll answer... Okay, which I thought would have been done. So I'll answer Paul Wash after his ad break. Now, your on-screen celebration. I don't know if I actually showed up on my OBS. Kappa Nation? Yes. Ooh, that should be that'll be a nice emote that I don't know how it would look like, but that'd be a good emote name. Not sure what would it be. Let me just think. Oh, what should we almost done? Because I don't have Twitch alert box on my OBS because basically everything I do is through other extensions. So I'm wondering if the thing you did, because it was Twitch, maybe it didn't show up. Did it show up on the stream when you did the redeem my? I'm just curious because if that's the case, then I'll still have to put a Twitch alert box on my OBS so that stuff like that can show up. It did. That's why I said it missed. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to miss stuff. I mean, one day. Thanks for the you know, the middle finger one is pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Once I get a lovely job, I'll definitely look into emotes, and I'll let you know. A lot of ads. Yay! Paul Wash is free. Good. That's weird though, because like the stream elements was telling me that the ad was a while ago. Yeah, it's a good one. So probably something like that. Yeah. So, Paul Wash, when it comes to the replaying the game, I don't know if I will because I'm already replaying this game. Because I'm replaying it basically for the achievements. So, if anything, the only other Mass Effect game I might play now will be the Mass Effect Andromeda. Because that one has also been a while. And then, of course, fingers crossed for the new Mass Effect game they're making. Because I am definitely gonna play that. Even if I hope it doesn't look bad. Because I really want to play a new Mass Effect game. Well, if you try selling feet pics. Here's the thing, my feet. I mean, my feet are okay. They're not bad, but they're not great. You know what I mean? I've actually had slight conversations with friends about it, and it's like, because I'm not into feet. I personally am not, so it's hard to know what to make when you're not into it. At least for me. I've asked some friends who are into it, and a lot of them, they're like, they like the feet like smooth and you know, hairy and stuff like that. What about doing challenge runs like I'm going to do in the New Year's as Iron Man mode? I'll tell you this, Paul Wash. I don't really see myself doing it. This is terrible. Like, I'll say this: I am terrible as like as a content creator because I don't really stick around for a category because I like to play many different games and keep playing different games. So I'm basically right now I'm doing my Mass Effect playthrough and I'm having fun. But once I'm done with these games, I'm like, okay, cool. Now I can play other stuff I have on my library that I need to play. I enjoy seeing people do challenge runs and like on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm like seeing challenge runs of games I enjoy all the time, but I personally don't really do it. I like to just I play the game. I play a game that I want to play, and I play as much as I want of it, and then whoosh, I'm done with it, and I move on to the next. Because basically the reason for this, I'll pay for you to play Legacy of Kain, okay? I mean, I would totally play Legacy of Kain. Just because, like I told you, there's that YouTuber that I've watched, SkillUp. You and SkillUp have said so many good things about Legacy of Kain that I would totally be in for it. Yes, I'm hearing it. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't really do challenge runs. I like to just play a game, get it done, and then move on to the next one. This Mass Effect is a bit of like an achievement run, basically, because I'm trying to get all the achievements in one playthrough. But yeah, once I'm done with Mass Effect 3, I'm done with Mass Effect for a while. I might buy Mass Effect Andromeda eventually. But then I'm just gonna move on to the next. So I get it. Like, I get it. If it's not after I'm done with Mass Effect, if you're done with me, that's fine. I'll be still here. I'll still be here. I'll still be playing other games. Hopefully there'll be stuff that you might like. Do I have a top 5 of my favorite games? And look, is there 100%? Well, just so you know, on my Discord, there is a tab for game. Well, just yeah. There's a tab for recommendations, where you can put anything there, from games to shows to music to books to whatever you want. You can leave it there. You can put it there. And I'll have a look-see. Legacy of Kain was definitely something I've had my eyes on. So yeah, this is my official statement on the challenge runs. It's not my thing. Music? Yeah. I'm always down to listen to more music. Because a lot of the new music that I get to is by listening to, is like when YouTube shows me new stuff. Starts... Don't give me playlists, like do like individual songs. Have you looked at Frontiers of Pandora? No, let me search. Also, there's actually a game that it's based on a book. Actually, I'll do it on my phone. The fucking puffer fish. It's such a funny noise. There's a game that's coming that's been announced. It's based on the books called The Expanse, Paul Wash. Basically, the way they described it was like Mass Effect like gameplay and world, but like for the Expanse universe. So you might like that. You might like that also. Have you heard about it? I like the Moaning Turtle more. Moaning Turtle. I know about the Moaning Frog. Heard of it. I'm looking at. Yeah, I also am. I've never read the Expanse books, but all my a lot of my friends have, and they're all like it's really good. So I am quite curious for that game to come out. What's it called? Frontiers of Pandora. Wait, isn't that the Avatar game? That's the Avatar game, right? It is. Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing it, I think I saw, like, a short, like, maybe a review of it or something like that. It did look cool. I quite enjoyed, from the clips I saw, I quite enjoyed how the, like, just the world was. It's basically open world Ubisoft game, but in the Avatar universe, right? Which, not gonna lie, it looked pretty good. It got co-op as well. Ooh. Not bad. But it's kind of, yeah. It's Far Cry, but in Pandora. It is called Pandora the World, right? Yeah, it is. You didn't know there's the new Avatar movie? Yes! That fucking thing gets advertised to me all the fucking time.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating.
I haven't watched the second one even, not gonna lie.
Trainer, good catch.
Hey,
Thank
good
you,
catch.
Commander.
No, I've watched the first Avatar movie. It wasn't in the cinemas though. Nice. You know, now. Let me see if I can add. Quickly. I probably should. I don't know if I should be doing this on stream or not. I'm just gonna quickly go to my sound alert dashboard, and see if I can add the moaning turtle. Alerts. Alert.
A O O A O O A O O A O O A O O A O O A O O O.
Okay, what's the moaning turtle? This one? Yep, to this one. We'll add that. Moaning turtle has been added. Just FYI. I have to reload the page. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, looking forward to it because it's my favorite film series of all times. Oh, Avatar is. I mean, it is a good one. I still remember hearing about it before the second movie came out. Just like about how basically most of the movies are technically done because he had in mind like 5 of them, right? But James Cameron was basically like, the human part's done, but the CGI is still not quite there. So that's why it took forever to for us to get the sequel. I think now that the CGI is how he wants, now we're getting like Avatar movies one after the other. Lord of the Rings #1. Ooh, Lord of the Rings is pretty good. It's pretty good. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard. My precious. Okay, there's a lot of memes behind Lord of the Rings, let's be honest. So what was the spam of AO? My sister wanted to watch K-pop Demon Hunters and I just said no. What do you mean no to K-pop Demon Hunters? It's a great movie. It's fun. Characters are fun. The animation is cool. The songs are catchy. I watched it like 3 times. So watch it a 4th time, like a normal person. Jeez. Project Phoenix was a Cerberus self-focused on enhancing human physiology to develop stronger biotics. Also the fact the films had to break their own budget sales to them to be successful. Oh really? That makes sense. I mean though, yeah. They must be really expensive movies, right? James Cameron has a lot of money. He bought his own goddamn submarine, didn't he? He's got tons of money. He doesn't care about breaking even. The companies might care about breaking even, though. I know the singing voice behind the mystery Saja spoke to a guy a few times. Oh, look at me. I'm Mai. I know K-pop singers. Cool, Mai. Cool. Well, nobody else here knows a K-pop singer. Okay, nobody else knows a famous person. Cool for you. Kidding. Yes, 2.1 billion for the second films, but Jesus, that expensive. Fuck me, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. Things shouldn't be that expensive in sales. I mean, that's good then, right? I mean, did it? So wait, did it have to be 2.1? How much did they need to break even? Like 2 billion? Is that it? Did they finally break even, and then that allowed them to do the third one? Because that movie looks expensive. CGI must have been off the roof. However, N7 Turing raids on Phoenix facilities also uncovered. Unfortunate, they should make Navi plushies, not some crappy Labubu. Not gonna lie, Mai's got a point there. I feel Navi plushies, yeah. Oh my god, I just had a terrible idea. I just had a terrible thought with the Navi plushes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Had a terrible thought there. Oh. The hair tails. I will not say more. Life-size ME3, please. Yes. Oh god, would that fit in? That would not fit in a normal bed. They're too tall. Yeah, normal bed. Like, I already like have my feet out sometimes on like most beds out there. So the Avatar people are like way taller. It had to break 2.1 in sales to break even, and it did it over the Christmas period alone. I mean, at least that means a lot of people are going to watch, are going to the cinema to watch it. So that's a good sign. That means we'll keep having more Avatar movies. But still, damn, 2.1 to break even. That's a lot. 7 feet at least. Oh, that is. How big am I? Never mind. I don't know feet. I mean, I don't know feet, the measurement. It turns out to be over 8.5. Damn! That tall. I don't know where I'm reading. Raids on Phoenix facilities have also uncovered unfortunate evidence of indoctrination techniques being used on test subjects. Many earlier test subjects defected to the Alliance after No Nut November, exposed to the project of the galactic community. Their unquestionable biotic skills and combat training are now being put to use by the N7. Got it. Anything else? Nope. 260 centimeters plus. Fuck me, that is double my size, pretty much. Yeah. By the way, you know why I was getting confused when you were telling me your like more or less your weight? Because I forgot that, because you were putting LBS, which is pounds, but in my head I was thinking kilograms, and I'm like, 90 kilograms, that's healthy. If anything, that's that's healthy for a guy. But then it was like, oh no, never mind, it's pounds. Yeah, that's, and then my friend was like, that's like 40, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's like, a friend of mine weighs that much. She is like skeleton. What do you want, Tater?
Commander.
You say, I know she said something. Did I miss it? I probably did. I don't think she wants any. Imagine the size of Jake's pee-pee when he and Try were doing it for the kids. 19 inches. Damn. Oh. Do they have, like, okay, canonically, do they have, like, you know, an apparatus, you know, do they have a penis? Or is it with their tail, like their tentacle brave thing? How do they conceive? Like, did James Cameron create that lore? Is there somewhere out there who's like, yeah, this is how the Navi procreates? Yes. Okay. I want every single detail now. 19 inches of pure bliss and pleasure. You know, my bigger is not always better, you know? Sometimes you can do a lot with less. At least that's what I have to tell myself. ME3, let me... you might tell. I mean, when you're talking about goddamn life-size plushies, I mean, somebody has, you know, put something on that hair tail thing. I'm gonna leave Menai. Don't know what I'm gonna do now. An hour in, and we're just now leaving it. Evas, I didn't do anything. They just talk bullshit for an hour. Okay, I've got Citadel stuff. Got that. Got that. Rescue. Okay, that is Jack. Which one is the priority? I guess maybe Grissom Academy might be the next made one. So we'll go to the other ones first. Oh, I know from experience that size is always better. Yes, I agree. I mean, some stuff. It's how you use it. That's what important. Communication is important. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like taking the Normandy for a spin there. What I want. And not just by using the hair quiz. They still need to do physical act to procreate. Ah, okay. I wonder if any of them ever got freaky with the hair, with the hair tentacles thing. They must have, right? I mean, those things look sensitive. A lot of nerve endings. Right?